But first, we're going to take off with news out of Amazon. And if you will, please.
Of course. What would a Fast Five podcast be without some Amazon news to kick us off, Chris?
I don't think it would be a Fast Five podcast.
Yes, it would not. So late last week, Amazon announced plans to close 68 stores across the US and UK. According to Chain Store Age, the planned soon to be closed locations include all Amazon Books and Amazon 4-star locations and some random Amazon pop-up sites. A spokesperson from Amazon told Chain Store Age, "We've decided to close our 4-star Books and pop-up stores and focus more on Amazon Fresh, Whole Foods Market, Amazon Go, and Amazon Style stores and our Just Walk Out technology." And that's not all, that we remain committed to building great long-term physical retail experiences and technologies. Chris, no surprise there, I don't think. But what are your thoughts?
Well, I think this story is really interesting. I think it's a really important one to lead with again. Comes off the Whole Foods discussion that we had last week. But, there's been a lot of people on social media taking a victory lap with this announcement and using the phrase, which I freaking hate. I almost swore there.
Oh my God. We're trying to keep you down.
Yeah, we are trying to keep you down. I haven't sworn. I think I've got like 2 episodes of not swearing, so it's pretty good.
Keep that rolling.
But there's a lot of people using the phrase, they don't get physical retail. This is proof they don't get physical retail. Oh, and I would argue that nothing could be further from the truth. I think the move is totally shrewd. These store concepts were never meant to have staying power. No. I mean, Amazon Bookstore, come on, right? Yeah. Like they're the ones that made the physical bookstore obsolete.
Yeah.
They were just early pawns. And I use that word intentionally, pawns on the chessboard to help them understand how to get their Just Walk Out technology ready for scale.
Yeah.
You think about books, first test of Amazon's computer vision technology. The first thing they did, I remember we were working Store of the Future at Target. We went and checked it out because they were using scan technology through the phone to get the book that you wanted.
Right.
And that was the first stage where you're doing that in a physical environment. And then 4-star, God knows what they're doing with 4-star, but I think it was like the early experiment to understand returns, pickup behavior in the store, out in the world. Yeah. And so now all that comes together in the glory of Amazon Fresh. What is it now? 40,000 square feet. It's now in a Whole Foods as well. And the other thing I'd say to you, last point, it is the perfect Amazon deke. I know you're a Mighty Ducks fan being from Minnesota, the triple D. Let's throw some deflection here. Like we don't know what we're doing and makes the stupid people kind of think that we don't know what we're doing. But then we're going to show you that we really do know what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, there's always something brewing at Amazon for sure. But I think especially like the last couple of weeks and with this announcement, it feels like we have another pop. Like this is kind of pre Just Walk Out technology.
It does, again, right? Yeah.
Where it's like something's going on. These store closings are exactly what you said. I think just taking what Amazon's learned from their experiments and focusing efforts. I kind of feel like there's other news like this. Amazon is shifting their gig workers for shopping into Whole Foods employees. Like there's another kind of thing going on with just employees, especially with all the union conversation.
Yep.
But the only thing I'd add on to what you said, Chris, is that I think what they learned in 4-star is also that people will shop at Amazon store, even if the merchandising is total crap. Like it's not a good experience, but people are going through and shopping an Amazon 4-star in a mall and buying stuff. Like you don't need to go to an Amazon store to buy stuff from Amazon. In most cases, it's much more convenient to have it delivered to your house in an hour or a day or whatever. Yeah. But people are shopping there.
That's a really good point. We've never talked about that. Like all of our times in Amazon 4-star at the Mall of America, particularly, it's always busy.
Yes.
It's like one of the more busy stores in the mall.
Exactly.
And it's the worst goddamn merchandising in the history of the world.
For sure.
Like you can't find anything.
There's nothing you're like, I need to go to the Amazon store because I need to pick this up. I need to get more batteries. I need to do whatever. It's like that store is, it reminds me of the store at the airport that my dad loves so much called Frivolous. Like, do you really need anything in that Amazon 4-star store? Probably not.
No.
It's simply a destination, but people want to go.
Last point on 4-star. The other thing they learned how to do, Palm payments.
God.
Palm payments. I'm telling you folks, it's awesome. We've had folks that have watched our videos, try it out, and they all resolutely tell us it is the coolest thing ever. And it's so easy to use.